Hello everyone, to my first video while I'm in college. Sorry it took me a while to make this one, busy as you know. But now that I'm finally here, I'm doing the Last Night Megatron design. And this guy was, I think, one of my first ever Transformer how to builds. Here's the old one compared to the new one. I really loved updating this one because, again, I love this design so much, and I hate the fact that it was wasted so terribly in the movie, as well as Megatron as a character in pretty much every movie after the first one. For the size comparisons, I have him with Optimus Prime, Last Night Barricade, and the 2007 Starscream. For this build, these are all the pieces that you're going to need. And without further ado, let's go to the legs. Here are the pieces that you're gonna need. Alright, starting off, we're gonna take this thruster piece here. We're gonna put this blue axle in that slot. And we're gonna put this axle extender in there. And then we're gonna put this other blue one right there. And this is gonna go on the back of his lower bone with the two holes in it there. Then we're going to put a limb extender up there. We're going to put it on the foot. A shin guard. Then moving on to his upper leg, we have a bit more of a complicated build here. We have a limb extender. We're going to take this piece here, put this red axle through there so it stays in the leg. Now we're going to take this black axle and put this piece in here. And this comes into play for the transformation once we get there. Then we're going to put it onto the lower leg. And then take this armor piece and this armor piece attachment. And then you're going to want to do the same thing on the other side. For the arms, here's the pieces that you're going to need. The arms for Megatron this time around are pretty simple. You just take the bones, put them on the hand, and then put the armor on the bones. For the upper arm armor attachment, it's actually asymmetrical this time. On the left arm, you're going to want to put this spiky piece and only put in one peg so it's flexible. On the right arm, you're going to want to put in this round pauldron with one peg in so it's more flexible as well. For his sword, here's the pieces you're going to need. I couldn't exactly recreate his movie sword without it looking terrible, so I just decided to make a longer sword. So we're going to start with this axle piece here, and these two longer axles are going to go in here. We're going to put this axle in the center, take this shiny lightsaber piece for the centerpiece, axle extenders in which our swords will clip into, creating a really cool and longer symmetrical blade. And then for the handle, you just do that. For his head, it's fairly simple besides doing these horns, which you're going to want to have these bendy axle extenders here and these long silver spikes for. You're going to want to put an axle in the end of that one and then put it into the side of the head like so. And do the same thing on the other side. Then take this small limb for his neck. And then you're going to want to use Fire Lord's head. The gunmetal gray one. Like so. And you're going to want them almost bent perfectly parallel. The body's pretty complicated this time around, and here's the pieces you're going to need for it. We're going to start with this large body here. I'm going to take these two gray limb pieces and put them on the shoulders. And we're going to take this black limb one and put it on that middle ball joint. Then we're going to take a blue axles like so. And then a black peg. And then we're going to put it on the axles, take this long piece, put it on the axle of the peg, this blue one through there. take this black peg axle and put it through this bottom hole, and then take the 3 long peg bar like so, and then take that piece, put it there, this tan frictionless peg, these 2 axle pointers, this piece here is gonna go up on his chest with that piece right in the middle. Create a bit of thickness. These flaps are gonna go onto those axles. Very nice. Then we're gonna take this piece, we're gonna put it right there, and the chest plate right there, and then each finger is gonna go onto those bars there, and then fold them up like so. Then take these gunmetal pieces, and those are going to go on his sides right here. Now we're going to take this arm attachment piece, put it on his back, these small limbs, then this armor piece is going to go right there, and that one right there. Now we're going to take these old Bionicle hands, put these black pegs in here so no red is showing, and put these on the wings. And these are going to attach to those arms on his back and kind of fold together in a way to create a sort of back armor, like so, kind of like an X. It gives him a good silhouette. We have his fusion cannon here, and here's the pieces. We're gonna take this piece here, put this blue axle in there, this peg, and that axle holder. We're gonna take these clips, and we're gonna clip it to that clip, like so, for a connector point. Make sure there's enough space. Take this old Bionicle, old Hero Factory blaster piece, and then put the pegs through there, like so. And then take this axle piece, it's gonna go up through there, and then that axle spacer in there. And then for the barrel, we're gonna take these pieces, put them together like so. And then we're going to try to get this on here. It can be a bit finicky, but you'll get it eventually. Then we're going to take this Bionicle neck piece, and then this armor piece. Make sure that's up far enough. It likes to move around a little bit. There you go. And then this armor attachment to cover up all the loose ends, like so. Now it's time for the transformation. This one was a bit hard, and the sword is required for him to turn into his jet mode. So the first thing you're going to want to do is fold out these wings on his back to look something like this. Then you're going to want to take the fusion cannon, put it on his arm like that. That's going to make up the core of his jet mode. Going to want to push both hands together and the head in, fold up the horns as well to best hide his head. Then you're going to want to put these under those armor attachments. It's going to feel very weird, but it works. Then the sword without the handle, these two gray things are supposed to go into these axles on his legs like that, and that will hold his feet together to create a streamline jet mode. It's a bit finicky, it takes some fiddling, but it does work. And I know my transformations aren't always the best, but I don't think this one is too bad. It looks pretty good, honestly. that's it for this how to build video. I'll be posting a poll when this video comes out on who you want to see next. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.